Hello and welcome back to Green Tarot. My name is Ivy, and in today's video we are doing the June monthly for Pisces. Hello my Pisceans, how are we doing? I hope we had a very good May, and I hope we are looking forward to whatever June is bringing us. June is going to be a very interesting month. It is the middle of eclipse season. Mercury is retrograding through June. Through to June 23rd, but it doesn't go out of its post shadow until July. I think it's about the 7th. So there's definitely a lot coming up for revision. There's a lot of people coming back in, or a lot of opportunities arriving. So it's going to be very interesting to see kind of how that's going to come out for you guys in the cards here, Pisces. I'm already kind of some of these cards are flipped, so I don't have the whole story here, but I have enough of it to know that this is going to be about love and relationships for you guys. Remember just to take it how it resonates, guys. And if it feels as though this is a little flip, just flip it. So if you're the other person, then just flip it so it fits. So then it's, yeah. Y'all get what I'm saying. Anyway, let's get into your reading. Let's see what we've got here for you guys. So, your overall oracle, your overall theme for the month of June is optimism. And this is Guardian Jupiter, card number 21. So I do like that you have Jupiter coming out. I thought you were going to have another card because I've actually got a couple of love and romance cards here in the deck now. But interesting that you have optimism. So it's nice to know that you are really positive and really upbeat this month. I think that's going to be a really important mindset for you moving forward as well. We have the book. The book contains a secret. Other cards reveal its nature. That is followed by partnership, card number 32. And the Fire Fairy. This is card number 30. The Fire Fairy is about creative action and optimism. So there's that word again. So I think in your love life you're feeling a little bit more optimistic. I really kind of feel that can-do attitude in regards to your relationships, but especially your romantic relationships. I think you're finally taking the bull by the horns. I think that you're finally looking and feeling really optimistic about your relationships. I think that you can really I think whatever gets revealed this month for you kind of changes your perspective on your in your romantic life. Let's continue. Let's see what else we've got, so I can add to that, because that's all I can see with that right now. We have Icarus with an experience. Oh, interesting. Oh, what is this card? Oh, Metis with wisdom. Yeah, you're gonna learn something this month, Pisces. Interesting. Because we have card number 11, waiting for someone. This is the moon in Sagittarius. So either you're waiting on you've been waiting for someone, either consciously or unconsciously, or someone's been waiting for you, Pisces. And I think this month you're finally going to get that confirmation, or you're going to learn that about someone, that someone's kind of been waiting on you, kind of a little romantically on the side there. That's very interesting. We have the Spirit of Love, and we have the Shaman of Reflections. Ooh. Someone's had a little crush on you. Cute. Um, yeah, someone's been waiting for you. Or you've been waiting on someone, but you can't. Blah blah blah. My words. I haven't words. Um, but you can't quite. Um, you you haven't quite. You hadn't quite gotten the courage, or you hadn't quite sorted your affairs out enough to take any action here. So I feel as though this person's just kind of been waiting. Like, they've been doing their own thing, don't get me wrong. I don't think they've been sitting there, kind of sitting by the window waiting for you to return. No. I think they've been actively busy doing their own things, working on their own business, or business. Well, they could be. They could be like a business owner by the time you see them again. But they could be working on their career, right? They could have been working on just kind of living their own life, right? Sorting out their own things, healing their own traumas, their own relationship, like business. Because it just kind of seems as though this person, you're going to come into this knowledge about this person. They've kind of been waiting for you, and this is someone that you do see as an ideal partner here. So for you, this information that they've been waiting for you, this information that they've been kind of um, they've been unwilling to settle for anyone less. I think that kind of throws you a little bit, because with Icarus here, it's almost as though you don't quite know what to do with this. So I think this is one of those things where you're like, wait, really? You've been waiting for me? You've been waiting for me. That's very interesting. I think there's a need to like not think that you what's the expression? There's a need for you to not think that this person is better than what you can like give them. Is that I'm sure there's a better way I can say that. Don't limit yourself, because this person, they see that you're potential. They see that you're someone worth waiting for. They see that it's you, right? It has to be you. So don't like, because it's almost as though, why were you waiting for me? I don't think I'm good enough for you. Well, they obviously think that you are, or they wouldn't have waited. They wouldn't have been like, if you come back, you're going to come back. Yeah, I'm going to wait for that. And then they go about and do their business, and then the two of you meet again. It's like one of those things. And you two meet again, and they're like, I've been waiting for you. And they're like, and you're like, what do you mean you've been waiting for me, right? And then you come into this knowledge, and you're like, we have Uranus, the planet of rebellion. Uranus rules Aquarius. It's all about technology, it's all about astrology, it's all about inventions, unpredictable changes, um, crazy things. Um, oh, interesting. We have the eighth house, the house of reincarnation. This is ruled by Scorpio. This is all about cycles of death and rebirth, sexual relationships, joint funds and finances. So things to do with either your partner's money, banks, taxes, things of that nature. Also inheritances, wills, legacies, occultic abilities, and deeply committed relationships. I think you know this person. I don't think. I know you know this person. The eighth house tells me that this is someone that you know, that you have had a meeting with already. I think when you first met this person, you were a little struck by them, and you didn't quite know what that meant. But I think this time round you're going to gain a bit of clarity on what that actually meant. On why you get the feels the way you get the feels with this person when you feel me. And it kind of puts things like puzzle pieces into place, right? Because you meet someone, you go, wow, what is this feeling? I don't quite understand it, right? And then you're like, hmm. And then you gain the understanding later on, and you're like, oh my god, is that what I was feeling for that person? Huh. Right? I think it's gonna be one of those. I definitely think this person's coming back around. I think they're coming back in. Um, yeah, they're coming back in. Sagittarius. Excuse me, guys. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, which is currently in Pisces, which will go back, which is currently in Pisces. I think it retrogrades in June. June? Yeah, I think it retrogrades in June, pops back into Aquarius at the end of July, stays in Aquarius until the end of December, and then goes back into Pisces. So it's going to be very busy. Like, Jupiter's all around the place right now. But Sagittarius rules, right, it's the mutable fire sign. It rules the ninth house of philosophy, religion, knowledge, long distance travel. So it won't surprise me if this person travel is like traveling or they're on vacation when you see them. This person is much more wiser. I definitely feel as though this person has leveled up since you last saw them. I think when you see them again, you're going to be a little blown away by them because they're going to be so much more wiser than when you last saw them. 12 minutes and I haven't even pulled tarot, Pisces. I knew this was going to be a long one, but damn. I'm pulling the mystical manga deck for you guys. So let's get into your tarot. I've already pre-shuffled it because I knew this was going to happen. So I was like, a pre-shuffle, good idea. So let's have a look. What do we got? Tower in reverse. There's the revelation. Thank you. I'm going to show not hold you. The Eight of Wands. And the Ace of Coins, yeah. Hi, how are you? I definitely see this. You're gonna be learning. You're gonna be like having this major like moment of this like a major aha moment. Like, oh my god, like, you really like have these feels for me. I love that it's in reverse. So it's not something completely life-shattering, right? But it still packs that punch that the tower brings, right? So it's still an aha moment that's like, what, really? Like, you do that double take, almost. Yeah, it definitely comes from, like, incoming information. The Nine of Cups. The Hierophant. Ooh, Pisces. And the Fool in reverse. Yeah, okay, cool. So, take it whichever way resonates for you guys, Pisces, but for some of you, I see you guys finally gaining this aha moment. I think you're going to find this out from other people, like through friends of friends or through family, about this, how this person really feels about you, or that you're finally going to get the opportunity of, or that either a trip you're taking kind of coincides with a trip they're taking, or like there's something here about something coinciding. I don't know what this is. And that tower there is like, oh my god, we're finally going to have that meeting again, right? It's the aha moment, like, finally I'm going to be able to see you again and I'm going to be able to, like, get the facts. Because you've been stewing on this for a while. Because this person throws you for a loop. And you don't know why. And now you want answers. Yeah, like this is the opportunity you've been waiting for, that Eight of Coins. Like finally I'm going to be standing face to face with you and we're going to be able to have this conversation. Because the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant tells me that you now know what you want in regards to this person. You kind of see some sort of outcome here. Because the Fool tells me it's eyes wide open. Like, this is an opportunity you're going for, eyes wide open. So either you've known how you felt about this person for a while now, but you've been unsure on how to take action, and now you're finally like being given that opportunity to take the action to see this person, because things are now coinciding. It feels very divinely timed, y'all. Like, Seven of Cups, Four of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, you have questions that you want answers to, because I think you lie in bed awake thinking about this person. You still haven't gotten over this person, and it may have been a very long time since you last saw them. You have a lot of questions. You're looking for a lot of answers from this person. Do they feel the same way? Why did you end up having to leave the way you left? Like, it kind of feels as though the ending here was just abrupt. It feels really abrupt, like gone, and then you're like, but it doesn't feel as though it's ghosting energy. It just feels as though gone, which is really weird. Like, okay, World. Oh, I love that. Judgment in reverse. Ace of Wands. Ooh, look at that fiery new beginning, y'all. Also, remember guys, Ace of Wands, be careful of pregnancies. If y'all don't want another baby, y'all better, like, cap that. Right. The World, the Judgment, and the Ace of Wands. I definitely see a brand new beginning here. It kind of feels as though this beginning is necessary, because the two of you were always meant to come back around together to see each other, but it kind of feels as though one of you had a little bit more growing than the other one did. How do I explain this? It feels as though one person had to worry about had to focus more on their money, or had to focus more on, like, a different aspect of themselves. Perhaps like their health or their well-being, or there's something there they had to focus on that had to do with material, like health, wealth, business. Self-love, self-care. While as the other person, they had to worry more about, they were kind of dealing with relationship trauma and emotional trauma. Like, I feel as though the other person, whoever, like, either this was you, Pisces, or it was the other person, they had a lot of trauma they had to deal with. Like, theirs was really trauma-based. And the other person feels really, like, more like material. I feel as though, like, trauma-wise, they're very quick on healing themselves, which is a weird thing for me to say. But it feels as though this person, like, they get over things real quickly. They don't hold grudges. They're just like, forgive and forget. They definitely seem like that kind of person. Very much, it is what it is. And I'm just accepting that it is what it is. That's crazy. Okay, right. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, because it just sounds strange. This is a Pisces reading. Anyway, the world, yeah, this kind of looks to me as though it's finally like something coming back around to have a brand new beginning here for you, Pisces, because this is something that you did. This is something that you were always meant to have, but there was meant to be a little break in between. The Queen of Cups in reverse, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's the leaving. Whoever this Queen of Cups is, they did the leaving. So the feminine then. The feminine, masculine, remember it is just energy, not gender. You could both be guys, you could both be girls, you could be a guy and a girl. I really don't, whatever floats your boat, guys, whatever floats your boat. But I'm just saying here, whoever embodies the feminine energy between the two of you, they're the ones who left abruptly. I feel as though they didn't want to leave. Like, I don't feel as though they wanted to leave in this manner, but I think they had to leave in this manner. And I think they had to leave in this manner for you. There was something about them needing to do this to kind of kickstart some sort of like growth pattern in you, or to kickstart some sort of like lesson for you, well, for the both of you, but for you more in particular, because this person, that like this feminine, went on a spiritual journey to find themselves, but you, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, this has been a very long time coming, Pisces. A very long time coming for the two of you to come back together. The Eight of Coins in reverse, the Sun, and the Five of Wands. You've been battling yourself quite hard. You've gone through quite a lot of lessons as well. You're definitely more financially stable than you used to be. I think you've finally gotten yourself on your feet. You're finally financially stable. You've worked through your relationship problems. This person, they're so like spiritually wise. I can't. It's taken them a long time to get to a place. It's taken them a while to get to a place where they're financially kind of stable enough, it's taken them a while to get to a place where they're able to learn what they need to learn in order for them to then step up into their power, take control of the reins, and go into the workforce. Because I feel as though they haven't been working for a while, but they're in a really stable position. But I feel as though they're trying to figure out what to do next in regards to their career. I think when you see them next, they're either going to be a business owner, or they're going to be a what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to be a business owner, or they're going to be someone who is self-employed. That's what a business owner is. What? They're going to be a business owner, or they're going to be working for some like prestigious company, or like even some sort of like spiritual practice as well for some of you, Pisces. I definitely see that you've kind of been... This is someone you haven't seen or worked on or talked to, and if you have, it's like very short. Because I definitely see something that hasn't been worked on. I definitely see something that you've been... It's definitely something that you have been... excuse me. God, these autumn mornings are a whole new level. Whew. The other thing about this is that you haven't seen this person, you have been working on this, and it's kind of been eating you up here. I mean, you're in a really good place, but you feel as though you're missing something, Pisces. It's because it hasn't been, it's all down to divine timing here. It's all down to divine timing. I think that the last time you saw them, yeah, I kind of get the feeling that you're kicking yourself. Like, why didn't I just say something when I saw them last time? Why didn't I just do this? Why didn't I just do that? It wasn't the time. It wasn't the time. The two of you had a lot of growth to do. Like, it just would not have worked out. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. I think it wouldn't have worked out. I think that it wouldn't have been the long-lasting relationship that you both deserve, because this feels very divinely guided, y'all. So it wouldn't have been like the long-lasting relationship that you both deserve, and it would have just kind of, yeah. Look at this. Yeah, absolutely. It wouldn't have been the long-lasting. You just would have been arguing all the time. By having this kind of separation, and by coming into your power, by coming like my words, by having this kind of separation, and by the two of you like growing up and leveling up, you're able to have something a little. Oh my gosh, you're able to have something that is more stable, that is more loving and caring, and everything that the two of you deserve. Nailed it. I'm sorry, guys. My Mercury's in Gemini, and it is not liking this pre-shadow. The King of Coins in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, and yeah, I think there's a need to be a little careful about the other person, though. Okay. Okay, so the other, what I'm going to finish this on, Pisces, is that the two of you need to make sure that you openly communicate to one another, because I feel as though one of you, if one of you's ever in kind of, what's the word, financial strife, or one of you's in like a bit of hot water, I don't think you'll tell each other. I don't like that. Yeah. Equal reciprocity, guys. Equal reciprocity. Keep the channels open between the two of you. Ten of Pentacles. And the King of Cups, yeah. Keep it all quite open, because I feel as though one of you, like whenever one of you gets into trouble, they don't want to trouble the other one. But you need to be able to trust one another. You need to be able to be vulnerable with one another. You need to be able to be open and communicate openly with one another. And this will really make sure that your relationship is very successful, because you keep nothing between each other. It's very much, you're going to be able to pick each other up, right? If one person's having like a bit of a rough month or a rough week, the other person's able to pick up the slack. And then when it's vice versa, the other person's, you're able to pick up the slack. Like, it just feels as though the two of you just kind of need to like make sure that you pick up each other's slack, right? Because you're able to do that. I feel as though you'll be able to be there for one another. But only if you communicate with one another when you fall on hard times. Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't not be afraid to ask for help. Because the two of you are more than willing to help pick up each other's slack. So have that open communication, guys. That's going to be very, very, very important. Okay, let's finish out with a couple of messages from the Mermaid Melodies. Okay, what have we got? We've got determination. Don't be afraid of the rising tide. It will soon recede. We have move. Barnacles only grow on docked ships. We have meditate. Make some quiet time in the still air. We have protection. Keep some aquamarine close. Mermaid's tears have been known to create these precious gems. I couldn't read that. Flow, let your worries drift away. Ooh, so this is what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But that is all I've got for you this month. I hope you have a very good month, guys. Very exciting for you guys. But that is all I've got for you. Yeah, I hope to see you all in the next video, guys. Bye.